So what happened? You know what I want to tell you was I forgot. There's a funny thing. So now it's just at my house it's just me, my mom and dad. Okay, just three of us live. My brother lives out. I mean he moved out. So the funny thing is my mom doesn't like cooking because there aren't many people.
Yeah.
So when she cooks a lot.
Yeah.
Which will be enough for like 2 days.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's how so what now the thing is when you change the quantity of what you've been doing for the last 30 years,
taste also changes, texture changes.
Textures, everything changes, right? So my mother has realized that she's making, now she's not realized, I realized it, because her sambar never used to be this spicy.
Now she's putting more murchi.
Yes.
Yeah, with the
But the thing is, she didn't tell me that she's putting. So I love her sambar. So I put the sambar like one, the lava leaking through the mountains. It's just
make a mound of rice.
Yeah, rice, and then just pour the sambar, and it's just like snow-capped mountains. Like that's how it goes. So I yesterday afternoon she made that sambar, was hot as fuck. A nice sabji she made. Like,
I can just think the sambar bubbling inside the rice.
Oh my god, dude, I had it night. I finished my gig and I'm sitting like this. It's like it's not less loose motion, diarrhea. It's like motion is the good, but my tummy hurts.
Yeah.
Like because when you had
You're
too
not
much chili,
used to that kind
level
of
chili.
heat. Yeah.
So my tummy is asking me like, where did you stay over last night? I'm like, no, it's our own house only. It's my mother's like, I don't believe it. So that's the thing. So like, I just took a dump right before I go. Like I was like, man, I went inside and it just hurts. The tummy hurts. You're not prepared for that shit. I got angry at my mom because now she hates cooking and she's punishing us for it. Now even the chicken curry that she makes more. But it's like everything is a punishment.
So instead, you would want her to make more.
Yeah.
And you'd rather eat it for 2 days than her making her making every dish for every meal and putting more spice, not knowing.
No. I'm telling you, like she makes too much, so that's why the spice is more. And I have this theory. That's what I'm saying. So now she's making for 2 days.
It should get diluted, no?
No, the thing is she's adding so much.
Okay.
The whole thing is the proportions are fucked up. Now imagine when you do something for 20 years, it's in the back of your head. You don't even have to look, right?
Yeah.
But
you don't measure, it's just
you just know. So that's the thing, which she was cooking for 4 people. Herself and 3 of us. Yeah. Now my brother and my bhabhi moved out, so it's 3 of us and there's 2 men who she hates.
2 men who she hopes would eat less.
Yes, and then she, like literally, both my dad have this wicked sense of humor. She gets annoyed very easily. Like we love to irritate her. So that's why I think she takes it out on the food. Oh, you did that joke in the hall, right? Now eat this. It's more like that. So it's very hard to tell her. And I have this theory which my dad also won't agree with. Nobody agree. I think she likes my brother more in terms of food. Because he religiously eats.
He appreciates.
Yeah. Me and my dad eat it. We are like, okay, we eat and then we have to go to work. Like, we are like, but my brother enjoys good
I'm
food.
like your brother. Yeah.
Exactly.
So my mom likes feeding for me.
Exactly. Yeah. So she loves when he's in the house. Because she knows that he will eat.
Of course.
So that's why we are getting punished.
My mom also is a more spice, more salt, little more salt.
Really? I thought Brahmins were not that inclined towards spice. It was more like very mellow.
But even in those families, there is tolerance, higher tolerance.
God, I understood.
Like my dad grew up in Hyderabad, so he's used to spice.
Of course, yeah.
So my mom makes spicy.
That's the thing. Sorry to interrupt, but like when Hyderabad gets a lot of negative, bad name for that, dude. Whenever someone says Hyderabad, people immediately assume spicy. But like real good Andhra food is not that spicy. It's just the flavor is damn good.
Yeah, I mean, the Andhra food, so it's not, the spice is most of their pachadis, the chutneys, the things that last longer.
Yes.
The bottled up products only last longer if it is dipped in more oil and more spice. It'll stay for longer. It mellows down over time.
Fair enough.
So if you go to a place and have the first batch of something that's made, it will be spicy. Yeah.
No, but what I meant was Andhra or like even Hyderabad, it's people immediately assume it's a lot of chili, but it's not a lot of chili. It's more like pepper. Which is spicy but good.
Correct.
Like good spicy, but it gets a lot of those nighttime 12 o'clock bars. Outside they'll put on stall. Have you tasted the chutney? That is pure chili because they just want you to spike up so that you get high less.
That's because Andhra and Hyderabad food that got exported. That is that other people who are like Bangalore में हम लोग Nagarjuna जाते हैं. That this kind
Fair
of
enough.
people.
Like
they've only extracted that part. Like the white people have only extracted butter chicken. Now they're like, oh, this curry is spicy. I'm like, no, this is normal.
This
what
is
you eat
very
is sweet.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of butter chicken. Though.
Neither am I.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the most overrated dishes in the world.
I agree. Of all the curries, that's the least favorite curry.
Least favorite. I think kolhapuri beats the shit out of butter chicken for me.
Kolhapuri is the best, bro.
Yeah,
I grew up eating kolhapuri food. I love it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, because I was in Delhi, and this girl suggested, like, she was one of my friends. She was like, let's go out. I'll take you to a nice place.
Moti Mahal.
I don't know. It was not one of those iconic places.
Okay.
It was nearby her house, and she was like, but यहाँ पे अच्छा खाना देते हैं. Like something that she knew.
Yeah.
So she took me there, and bhaiya, like everyone's ordering butter chicken.
This weekend?
No. This is long back. Back. So this weekend, I'll tell you. This weekend was a very funny story.
Yeah.
Okay. So I went there, and they ordered this. Everyone was having butter chicken. I asked him, भैया butter chicken या कुछ और मतलब तीखा चाहिए भैया. I told him, भैया कुछ तीखा चाहिए. He's like, sir, kolhapuri ले लो. He's like, are you sure? Alex, sir, ले लो. Kolhapuri, 2 butter naan.
Day, you went to Delhi and had kolhapuri.
He told me that. He's like, I have kolhapuri.
No Mughlai, no Musallam, nothing.
I had kolhapuri.
It was wait, deadly. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
100% of the time.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, I'm not a big fan of butter chicken. Like butter chicken, I think is very overrated. I don't even remember the time when I've ordered butter chicken like looking forward to it.
I only order butter chicken if someone says this is world's best butter chicken. You must have it. Like Goila butter chicken.
Then you got it. Wait, is it good though?
It's not.
Goila butter chicken?
See, if you don't like the type of gravy that butter chicken, that makhani gravy at all, then you're not going to like that. You're not going to like any other butter chicken.
Correct.
Yeah, but if you're like, I want to see if they've done it well, yes, it's very nice. It's tomato-y, it's not too buttery.
That's what I'm saying. The butter chicken, the whole idea of Malai butter chicken, that it's such an oxymoron in my head. It's like a spicy ice cream.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Just changes the whole meaning of an Indian authentic curry.
Yeah.
Like it's not supposed to be that sweet and that malai.
Yeah, so it was invented also by mistake, you know that, right?
See, it sounds like a mistake. Yeah. It sounds like someone like accidentally dropped mayo next to a momo.
Which is how Momo and Mayo started.
Like, oh my god, fuck it, this is great.
Also a terrible combination.
Exactly, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It was an accidental decision. There was never one like, you know what will go best with Momo Mayo. It could have never been. It was an accident.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's like, how was butter chicken an accident though?
Some restaurant called Moti Mahal in Delhi, they had shut down the chef had shut the shop, and he had nothing. And some Raja type, some dignitary had come. And he said, "Arey, saab ke liye kuch."
Which year is it? Like when 1800s?
19th century.
Okay. Early 19th century.
Maybe mid 19th century, something. 150, 200 years ago.
Okay, got it.
So that makhani, that concept of makhani didn't exist. So no onion, nothing in the kitchen, nothing left. Some old tomatoes left. And the chicken that was made in the morning, the kebabs, the chicken tikka, that is there. So he's like, "Arey, kya banao, main kya banao?" He's like, "Okay, put all the tomatoes, that milk after making tea whole day, the malai that remains." He's like, "Yeah, blend that with the tomatoes."
Tomato puree and malai.
And he's like, वो सुबह का टिक्का था ना, उसको थोड़ा सा गरम करके फाड़ के अंदर डाल देंगे. Butter chicken.
And that guy loved it.
And everyone loved it because nothing of that sort existed. It immediately became, oh, that special occasion rich gravy.
Got it.
Yeah. So
it would have felt like, अरे ये तो सिर्फ राजा जब आते तब बनाते हैं ये.
Yeah.
And the chef is just like, yeah. Right.
ये राजभोग का सबसे पहला मील का.
It's like those, when you go on stage and you tell a tag and it lands and you're like, I knew it's gonna land.
Yeah, but before saying that, you didn't even know those words in that order existed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You were just like throwing something in the dark and it landed. It's so true. It's similar to that story that you told me about that. Remember why Kolkata biryani has a lot of aloo in it. Yeah. It's very similar to that. It sounds like, we didn't have, and we will create something out of necessity is the mother of all invention, basically.
This is like that Kenny joke. Kenny had a really good joke long time ago where he said that bachelors, how can you not...
See, that's also an accident. Like, Momo and Mayo.
Yeah.
Kenny having a good joke.
All Kenny fans, do not assemble. Please disperse right now.
These are all jokes, man. I opened for the guy like last month. I can't do this joke.
And you still choose to backstab him like this? He fucking gave you paid money spot
Yeah,
in
exactly.
theater.
I opened for like 3 sold out shows in Good Shepherd Auditorium. But yeah, wouldn't you take the chance of burning me?
I am going to. Wait,
Yeah, exactly.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
No, but Kenny had that joke that as bachelors, how can you not even learn how to make dosa? You take the idli batter. By mistake, it falls on the tawa. That's dosa.
Ah,
Right?
yeah.
That's how dosa was invented, I think. Because idli is much older than... dosa is actually older than idli.
Older than Italy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Indians didn't know how to steam.
Exactly.
The Chola Chinese traders,
Yes,
that's how they figured out how to
Yeah,
steam.
true. But yeah, I think I've impressed women with dosa making skills.
Yeah, no?
Because I don't know why Indian women have such low standards for men that they really appreciate when you do something. Like the first time I cooked dosa for this trick, and I've learned dosa from my mother only.
Yeah.
One day she felt sick. She's like, I can't cook. I'm like, okay, cool, you sit there. And then I made horrible dosa. She was like, iduk naane samikira. I was like, no. Today you're not cooking. You tell me what to do. And then she said, put the gas on sim, like medium. All those tutorials.
Test it by splashing a little bit of water. See if it disperses or it stays on.
Yes,
That's
even that one. They cut the onion in half.
Put it on a fork and then just rub it.
And then all that will
collects all the dust and everything.
All the dust so the dosa won't get stuck. And romba edge la uta da konja tirupadu kashtamā.
Correct.
All simple, simple things that you require. But she taught me that, and I did this in front of a girl, and she was like, "Wow, Anand." And I'm like,
I've done that. I've done
I'm literally like, "Ma, this hookups to you."
No, if you want to hook up, make the dosa perfectly.
Exactly. Yeah.
If you want to marry, make the chapati round.
Oh, why? Why is that? That's very profound, though.
Chapati you can't make round, dude. It takes ages to get to that point.
That is true.
Yeah, it takes ages. And I was a bachelor in a country where Indian currency is less powerful.
So you have to.
So I have to learn how to make chapati.
Chapati is something that even I suck at. It's like I've learned a lot of things. The most I've come is like it is circular, but the edges would still be like a seismographic.
Yeah. Where
earthquake.
once it folds and then you're like instead of removing it, let me dab it and make it soft.
I've gotten like rhombus.
Rhombus is the most common shape. I've made panty shape.
Panty also you get. Rhombus I used to get.
Rhombus, trapezoid, parallelogram. all
mathematics learned at the dinner counter.
Just one stage.
Hey, by the way, this tea is damn good though.
Yeah. Old maid re-entry.
Yeah, she did a very good job. Sorry, continue.
The one step before reaching the round chapati is the benzene ring of chapatis.
Oh yeah.
Where you're like, this, I won't disturb this, turn it.
It's like almost like a dance step. And you know that Kushi? Meghon karik we've all done that shit. That song became more viral because of Vivek. Vivek did it in later. Another jin chik. Some song he did it. I forgot the lyrics.
That one only. That's how I've never heard the original.
Megham karik.
I've only heard Vivek sing it in another movie as fun joke.
Oh, dude, his things or songs are like he has a Murugan song in a Mumtaz song. Aran Sayya Virumbu Chikcha. Yeah, that's where he did the song. Aran Sayya Virumbu Chikchinch Aruvadu Sino Chikcha.
He was so good, dude.
He was one of my favorite comedians, bro. I love him. Like all this humor that I used to watch. Like my childhood was him. Like I've recently watched Run. I think we watched it together. Yeah, we watched it together. Oh, dude, I fell in love.
Dude, did you know that there was this Amazon Prime original format show where they get these bunch of some influencer comedians, some stand-up comedians.
Vivek was one of the
hosts.
Yes.
They lock them in a room until the last man survives, and the goal is to make the other person laugh, and you yourself should not laugh.
Got it.
Right. When Vivek comes, it's always break time. So those contestants are like, Nallavela, you're coming during break time.
Yeah.
When the hosts come, the clock stops. So then you can smile and laugh.
Break time you can laugh and do all the shit.
Him and that Shiva, they were hosting. Dude, so funny.
Very funny.
Yeah. And after that, the news, just one day after that released, he passed away.
His death was very tragic though. Like my
COVID, no?
COVID. He was one of the most... his death worked in the opposite way also. He was one of the main promoters of the vaccine. Right. He was like, please take vaccine, and then he took the vaccine and he died. I mean, don't... It does sounds wrong.
Not because of the vaccine. He died because of COVID only. But
I mean,
for someone who challenged religion,
Yeah.
politics, heroism,
Everything.
like movie making tropes also he challenged.
yeah, he challenged everything.
Yeah.
He was like the pretentious movie reviews in a movie.
Yeah. His track independent,
Independent, and he would make fun of everyone. It was so funny, dude. I used to love that guy. All this humor.
By the way, hate you a little bit today. Just a little bit.
Why?
So, podcast is doing well.
Oh,
some traction. Okay, some traction is there.
Yeah.
People are interested in hiring us. So I get a call. And this girl's like, I'm speaking from so-and-so and my name is so-and-so. We follow you and this and there's an event for this leading international bank. And for this corporate event, we eagerly want to hire Anand Rathnam. Can I get his phone number? It's like, bitch! How did you get my number?
Yeah, that's what you're wondering.
I don't know.
Is your number activated? Have you not hidden your number in your profile?
It is hidden.
Then how did she find your number?
I don't know.
It's just...
Maybe through some comedy circle or someone. Someone must have said, you want to reach Anand Rathnam?
Yeah,
you have to go through the shitty hop.
Yeah, man, that's so fucked up. Because the thing is, I have my website. Maybe I thought they got it from my website or something. And the thing is, I have performed for HSBC like 1 month ago. 1.5 months ago, I did a show for HSBC.
Oh, that's why they want to rehire you.
Why would they want to rehire me? I did all my jokes. They would never want me to rehire. Maybe they want me to come again, but if they want me to come back, they would have my number, right? Because I gave my number to the HR there. I did the corporate I did for HSBC, it went really good. The show was really good and it felt really bad because the story was before me there was a 45-minute session by one of those leading speakers in financial management and investment. Already, I know how you're getting
What
bored.
an opening act.
Yeah, exactly. So he's trying to do jokes over there which are not landing because he's of course not a professional, but he has, dude, I swear to God, normally I don't pay attention to these things before, but I heard his set, he was actually good. Like in terms of passing on knowledge, what is important, what is not. And then the CEO of the branch, the main, I think the head, she went up and she gave a speech that why HSBC Bank is better than other banks. You should come and select here. You should come and join us. And then I went up. And I had such a good set that after my event, everybody took photos only with me. And that guy was standing in the corner. I felt bad for him. Yeah, I felt so bad. And the thing was, he knows me. I don't know him, but he knows me. He's like, hey Anand, I've come for your shows in Koramangala. I was like, what? Yeah. And I was like, bro, you're way more qualified than I am. And then these photos taking, and at least 7-8 people took my number. So I'm very surprised that they called you.
I don't know. Maybe it's some agency or something.
But I don't think so. That gig is going to get confirmed though.
Why not?
Because they messaged me and then I sent them my budget. They didn't reply.
Okay.
It's just surprising because HSBC, I think they would have budget, but they just like...
Yeah, all those... okay, I don't want to bash HSBC.
Hong Kong, Shanghai. Dude, come on. You should have money, right?
Yeah, but you know that dark side of that bank, right?
No, I don't know anything.
Okay, let it be then. Yeah.
Why?
If you want to be hired by them...
No, but this is not me saying, this is you saying.
Yeah, child trafficking money is laundered through HSBC.
Okay, let's not get into that. Okay. That's why their interest rates are so low.
Yeah.
No wonder their interest rates are lower than SBI. I'm like, come on, that has to. I'm kidding.
How was your corporate? You were in Delhi.
Oh yeah, fuck. Delhi that was a good gig though. I mean, not a good gig. It was a shitty gig.
It was a big gig.
I can shit on them because I shat on them on stage as well.
Oh, what?
I got angry.
Why?
No, they booked a flight in Delhi. They put me up in Marriott. The event is happening in Marriott. It's great. I reached like 5 o'clock. 5:30 is the event. I reached the venue at around 3:45. Afternoon. And I go and talk to the guy. They're like, Anand, you can freshen up and go. Come back. Though I go to my room, I come back by 5:30. 5:30 they call my manager, like one of the guys who's from the event management. They're like, come fast, Anand. 5:30 we're starting the event. So 5:25 I'm ready. Thankfully, I go down. I'm standing there, and they are like, so that's when they tell me, this event, it's a convention for foreign education. It started at 7:30 in the morning.
And these people have waited till 5:30.
They have not waited. Stand-up is... Yeah.
They
Endured.
Endured. Yeah,
they have endured this crap.
For 9 hours. Yeah.
For 9 hours. And then like everybody is freaking tired. And I thought when it's a foreign education convention, I thought a lot of young adults would be there, right? It's a convention for people who send people to foreign.
Oh, it's not the direct students, it's agencies.
It's agencies. How to be better. You can come like this. We can all form things together. Like basically these guys want to be the aggregators.
Got it.
Everyone's 45 plus.
Ayyo.
Yeah, the you know what the MC looked like, that lady from those videos. Have you seen the sexpert? The Kama Sutra expert, full with grey hair, and she wears too much jewelry. You know that lady, right? The MC looked like that. She's just not wearing a sari, she was wearing an office one, but she looked exactly like that. So that's how old the MC is. Okay, so I am already thinking like fucking none of my jokes are gonna land. I'm pretty sure. And they are like ridiculously tired. And the worst thing they did was right after the event got over, before my stand-up show, which was supposed to plan at 7 o'clock, they pre-boarded into 5:30. They have given people who have come as guests to that thing, they've given them their keys. These fuckers have gone to their room to freshen up and come back on time for the booze and dinner.
So they are least bothered about you talking.
Yeah, imagine the circumstances of when I get up on stage. It's just everything gone wrong. And then who calls me on? Not the MC. One of the organizers picks the mic. He's standing on, like imagine you saw the stage, a huge stage.
Yeah.
He's standing on the side, not even on the stage. He's standing on the side. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming. Now we are going to roll with laughter. As I welcome on stage the very funny...
Yeah, why not?
Mr. Anand Rathnam. And he does this, and I'm not even doing a good job of his voice because it's worse than that. Okay, and please give a big round of applause.
Please give a huge round of applause.
Anand Rathnam.
For the one, the only.
And I get up on stage, man. It's just like cold. Only 3 people clapped. And it's a room which can capacitate 400 people.
Jesus. And how many people are in the room who are not... Who have
80. 80, that's it. The room is freaking empty. When I go up on stage, I'm saying. And I'm supposed to do 40.
And so at this point, I'm just curious. At this point, do you already be like, yeah, I'll just talk for 40 minutes. I don't care what they think.
Yeah, when I went up on stage, all this was attitude of defeat. Like, I'm going to endure this. I'm going to see myself through it.
This is work.
Yeah, this is work like me. But I swear to God, it was also when you're a comedian for so long, you kind of get this vibe, okay? I don't mean to say it in a fucking cocky way. When you've been doing comedy for a while, I'm like, dude, so long.
In the 3 decades of
in the 3 decades. Well, Louis C.K., my friend, told me how to approach a corporate. I didn't mean it like that. Really sorry. What I meant was like, I've done enough corporates to understand that you do not try to impress everyone.
Yeah.
If there are 4 people laughing, just perform for those 4 people.
Agreed.
So that's something that took like 3 years to learn.
Yeah,
you know, don't try to win everyone.
Sure.
Yeah. So I said there were like some 4 people in the corner, and I just started performing for them. And every joke, and you know, I knew it. They were like 45 plus, and they are almost like most of them from Delhi. I'm doing full English. So I know it's like I knew that thing. Like, don't go your normal speed. Do 0.8x.
Yeah.
0.8x, and then I did 0.8. I'm like, no, 0.5x. Even 0.8 flew over their head.
Sure.
So I had to come back to 0.5x, and that's how. And then they slowly started getting. And it's just very FOMO attitude, dude, that all humans across the world have. When these 10 people saw these 4 people enjoying, they're like, why the fuck are they laughing? What is it going on over there?
I'll also listen.
Yeah, let's see what is he about. And then I cracked them. So it was like a literal like uphill task.
A wave.
Yeah. So just focus on those. Then I cracked these people. Then when these people cracked, I had to address it. I was like, and I did some crowd work, and they were like, oh fuck, he was noticing us all this time. You know, we thought he didn't see us. Fuck, I'm standing on stage, and I did a joke like there are 3 of us.
Okay.
There was a giant screen also.
But just to set context, we'll put the photo, okay?
Yes, of course.
From the story that you shared.
Oh, what an AI that shit was. What an AI.
That's an AI generated
image, of course it's
an
AI,
right?
dude.
Yeah.
There's a stand-up comedian by mistake kar diya spelling. It's stand-up comedian, like COMEDIAP.
Oh, so this is definitely what is that?
Not meta. What is that?
There's that.
ChatGPT.
No, the photo version of it.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. You just type and I think they did it on WhatsApp Meta. I don't even think so. They did
Probably.
it. Yeah.
This is a photo of Anand. He has French beard, which I don't think you've ever kept.
Ever had. I literally look like, I was telling him, I look like Sedu from Panchatantram.
Oh my God, yeah.
I look like him.
Yeah.
Putila.
Yugi Sedu.
Bangalore ko opposite direction.
Yerkada. பெரியவங்களா ஏற முடியாதுப்பா. Old professors.
Old professors. I looked exactly like him. Like just if I had removed the glasses. The only thing someone told me the only thing they got right was the smile, the teeth. Teeth they kind of got it right.
You know who I thought if they hadn't put your name, you know who I would have thought, and stand-up comedian.
Azim Banatwala. A lot of people said Azim.
A little bit Azim Banatwala, a little bit that British comedian Romesh.
Oh yeah, Romesh. That's what even I thought. Because of the coat.
The coat, the blazer.
The blazer. I think it's because of that. Blazer and the hair perfectly. Hair perfect. I'm like, bro, this is not me. And if you see the photograph, you'll see next below me they put Joel D'Souza. AI. Because he looks like every foreign kid ever. Every kid who wants to go to Canada. He looks, main to Canada ja raha hu. Like he looks like that. So they put him in there and there's like an air cloud, like a thinking cloud, and with a coat and so like, stand-up comedian? And I'm like, man, who did this? And I sat on that for like 2-3 minutes.
On stage.
So it's just literally.
Did those 4 people laugh at you?
Yeah. They're like, this guy looks exactly like me, guys. Yeah. Every South Indian IT guy that you ever thought of, you just drew him. I did lines like that. And then, but it was the thing was the organizers were enjoying the show a lot. They were having fun. Then they actually started laughing. They were sitting in pockets. And then slowly crowd started coming in after my 20th minute mark. So the last 20, I think I had a good job. And the thing was, you know, you want to go full clean because I've been told that it's corporate, it's convention. 20 minutes, no laughter. You get on like, they're not listening. Just say whatever the fuck you want to say. And I did the urinal bit. Which is kind of like dirty, you know, maybe, a lot of women pull back.
Sure.
Men don't, but women do like, are you talking about penis and all? But I swear to God, that is the joke I cracked them. That is the joke I got the whole crowd. When I said that the height placement, they are immediately with me on. And then I did the parabola. I did even parabola. To which they got it. They were like, okay, chalo. Funny. And after that, I did one more bit. I did about like how I'm not afraid of marriage, but I'm afraid of psychos. I did that bit.
Nice.
That was also full relationship. I shat, like I said, my ex-girlfriend was a psycho. I said these words which are non-corporate friendly.
Correct.
You cannot call another woman a psycho. It's like, you know, frowned upon. But I said, like, I'm doing it.
See, you said 45 above, right? And immediately we were like, ayo.
Correct.
Right? But I'm starting to realize more and more that 40 plus people, they don't look forward to stand up. They don't know what they're getting into.
Yes.
But if they like something, they know it when they see it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because I feel like you're actually right. That's a good point. Like it's like because 40 plus when they hear stand up, they think like Samay. Or they think like...
Yeah, they think the colony ka building ka ladka who is always...
He's going to say something dark which is not so dark but kids are going to go, oh...
Because stand-up is not marketed, it's not packaged.
What do you mean?
Posters are not packaged for a 45-year-old to get associated
Bro, it's
with
packaged as a very cool and hip thing.
Yeah. Because you want to attract the people who would like to come put a story from a comedy club.
I think you're right. Either it's 20 or it's like 60 plus.
Yeah.
It's like Amit Tandon. Because I asked the crowd, who have you seen? Most of them replied Amit Tandon, Veer Das.
We can tap that market. I don't think they're as cold an audience as we always think. They just need to know what they're coming for.
Yeah, but how... why would they do that? Like, why would you want a pamphlet with all, like, you know, you're going to a golf course or you're going to, like, you know, those horse jockey running things?
Yeah.
You have seen those things, right?Ose betting things.
Race course.
I've seen it in movies. I've not been, but have you seen, like, whenever you go for this event, you'll get a pamphlet. Like, especially the order itinerary of all. Like, why do you want that for stand-up?
Yeah, you shouldn't want
You should not have an itinerary for stand-up because the whole idea of stand-up, even from olden days, whatever it is just a guy getting up on stage and talking.
Yeah.
It's the same reason why I fell in love with football more than cricket. It's very minimal.
Correct.
You just need one ball. That's it. You just need a guy with, even if you don't have a mic, if he can shout, we are done.
Even if you don't know how to play football, if someone says, idhar de,
that's it, done.
you will generally go in that direction.
Yeah. You know, it's so fun, like, to do that. That's what I'm saying. To expect an itinerary in a stand-up comedy show. Like, for example, like, I remember one of my friends, she went for the show and Zakir show. They had that shit. Like, Zomato gave them an... Dude, she was asked to show up at 3:30. Zakir went up on stage at 8 o'clock.
The corporate event?
No. It's a public show, Book My Show ticketed event. There is a Book My Show fair when you enter like a Mela thing. It's everything around Zakir, the brand Zakir. Like she told when we went there were a lot of food items like, you know, stalls, beer, alcohol, beverages. and then you can buy this because the event starts at I think 5:30 or 6.
You mean the Sony television show, that Zakir show?
No. He did a show in Bangalore.
Normal stand-up show.
Huh.
Jeez.
So
5 hours, how can they wait, man?
3:30 they went. 4 o'clock she reached there. She did till 6 o'clock. We were doing this because event has not started. And then she goes inside, some music performance, and then Zakir's brother came and sang. He did a 30 minutes opening act as a singer. Then another opening act of Zakir as a stand-up comedian comes. And then Zakir comes at 8 o'clock and does 2 hours. So
How much was the ticket? 75,000?
I don't know. I think it reduced because of Zakir's performance. Like, you know, once...
Fuck's sake.
Yeah. You know, like when Swiggy you order is like they cut it like Zakir's joke, they cut it. But whatever, I don't know, man. I don't know anything about this thing and all. But she said it was a very long event. But she said it was a very good show. Like Zakir's performance was very good.
Yeah. Everyone I know who has seen his stand-up live, they're like, we liked it.
Yeah. They say like you shouldn't go just expecting stand-up. It's a package performance.
Yeah.
Like, oh, check out.
It's a one-man narrative type of show, right? Like how Hassan Minhaj does there is a screen, he uses props, he creates steps which he can climb and jump from it.
Yeah, exactly.
So
it's a package, but same, like if people are getting shit for Hassan Minhaj, why are they not giving shit for Bo Burnham?
Or Mike Birbiglia.
Yeah. Well, it's not like, oh my god, he's a prop comic. I mean, come on, even the guys you like are doing that shit.
Yeah, Mike Birbiglia had that couch, thing fall from the top.
Not couch, every baby item.
Every baby item falls
from the thing. And even his stages look very amped up. Like the last one, he has like a swimming pool kind of thing that he's standing and performing. And he's very animated. He lies down on the ground.
Yeah.
And as you're covered in your fetus position, all that jokes he has. So I'm just saying, I'm not saying I'm a fan of anything. I am not a fan of any of those things, but you can't just give shit to Hassan Minhaj because he's so animated with an Indian thick accent. You're going to like, oh, look at this loser, but this guy, oh no, this is art.
No, I always maintain that it's not for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Say that and move on. So I'm not against Zakir Khan. I mean, come on. You, of course, because if you bitch about Zakir, it just clearly comes out of you're jealous because he can sell 2,000.
Yeah, sell 2,000? He's now replaced Kapil Sharma.
Yes, exactly.
On Sony Entertainment Television.
Bro, the only Indian comedy to do MSG, bro.
Yeah. There also people will be like, well, not the main.
I'm
like, that makes all the difference, mister. You can sell 15 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. You convince me at Claytopia makes so much difference about Zakir selling out fucking MSG. I mean, like, I know what the thing is, but when she said I took offense as a customer. Like, if I became, like, you know, if I could sell 2,000 tickets ever, I would never want my fans to come at 3:30 in the afternoon.
No, not at all.
And then wait till 8 o'clock for me to get up on stage.
There's no point.
That level of...
This feels like orientation about the performer.
Yeah,
I don't want to get oriented.
Yeah.
It should be part of the act.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I like. You come, you get your tickets and you fucking come and sit there.
I like the US comedy club going experience. Like if suppose Joe List or Mark Normand go to some town in Tennessee. Let's say they go to Nashville, Tennessee. And if it's a comedy club, if it's an 8:30 show, you show up at 8, gates open at 8, you order beers, and usually these comedy club waiters are trained to keep giving you drinks. You write on a piece of paper and you lift a flag like Barbecue Nation.
Oh, nice.
They'll come pick
like
up
an auction.
Yeah, like a silent auction. Yeah. So they'll come, they'll serve you. 8:30, the opening act, MC goes on stage, sets the rules. He does maybe 3-4 minutes.
Oh, nice. Then the opening act goes, maybe does 20.
Yeah, local, young, some unknown comic will do 7-8 minutes. Then the middling act comes, who the headliner has brought with him from his
like
home
a feature
city.
act.
Like Sam Morril takes Gary Vee.
I know, like a feature act. Yeah.
So they'll do maybe 15 and 15-20.
Got it.
Depending on
like how Anthony Jeselnik got Kelly Ryan from. He got her to tour.
And then this person does 1 hour. If this person really is, the crowd's like, please stay on stage for more time, then they will do a little bit of crowd work. After that, so on the way out, pictures. Outside that, t-shirts. Merchandise, selling the merchandise, then you all go your house.
Yeah. No, you're sort of saying, do all the merch after your performance.
Correct.
Because then it's their choice.
Yeah.
They want to stick around. Don't do it before.
Now, just to kill time, they'll buy something.
Yeah, exactly. Before, if you do it, they're like, you're making them buy.
Also, your merchandise should not be samosa. Yeah, your merchandise should be a t-shirt you can take home. By the way, I just want to address, okay, Two things I want to talk about, okay? One, this face of mine. As you can see, my face is swollen. I look like cheap Hanuman.
Yeah, you do. Like it like looks like a very when you smile, it's creeping me out. That's why I'm not making eye contact.
Dude, I have not seen the mirror since morning.
No, even the podcast. I'm telling you, looking down and looking up, like because I don't
I'm seeing. No, I completely get it. I wouldn't look at myself, so I don't expect you to.
Because I will break character if I look at you. Because the way you're smiling is throwing me off. Like, yo, what?
Before you came, I was like, I'm not gonna smile. I'm not gonna smile. Then I was like, dude, it's a comedy podcast.
Yo, how can you not gonna smile?
How can I be like, very funny, very good job. Because if I'm not smiling, it's barely noticeable.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, exactly. When I walked in, I didn't even like notice.
So one of the worst things is I found out through painful experimentation and method of elimination that it's the pan leaf, beetle leaf that I'm allergic to.
Oh.
So if it is part of my food, the upper part of my gum fully swells up.
Oh.
And then all the water gets stored in the upper lip. And it looks like monkey, basically. I look like Hanuman. So, in Tamil and Brahmin weddings, right at the end of the wedding, they give you this pan. Yeah, which you have to feed each other.
Yeah, I know.
First night I was like this.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Thank God it was a love marriage.
Needless to say, did not get laid.
Yeah.
So, years passed, 1 year passed by. And we went to Vietnam because we didn't have money and time, so we didn't go for honeymoon anywhere. 1.5 years later, we were like, okay, finally we have some money, we have a little bit of time, we'll go to Vietnam, just you and me. So Kavya and I, we went to Vietnam. First meal I had there, some spring roll. No idea that it had small chopped up pieces of beetle leaf.
Oh.
First day of a 12-day trip, my face is swollen.
Okay. And there is no immediate solution to this.
You will take antihistamine.
No, but I'm like, it gradually reduces or
it gradually reduces.
It can't reduce overnight.
I haven't tried.
Oh, it's okay.
So then Kavya started that evening. Kavya's face is peeling, like the skin, one layer of skin is coming off from her face. So you can see like pink patch here, almost bloody. Here a little bit, and every day she's peeling more and more. By third day,
yeah, she looks like that old lady from what is that movie? The very famous. That she forgets her kid in the house for Christmas, and the whole family goes. Very famous
Home
Christmas.
Alone.
Home Alone 2. You know Home Alone in New York. There's this one lady with the fucking.
Same, exactly same. Imagine wrinkles at a young age, and all the wrinkles.
Is it because of humidity?
I'll tell you. So this is happening. Third day, we went to another place where they said, and now this couple to a third person looks like this Hanuman and this peeling woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like, how did they find each other, dude?
Yeah.
This is meant to be. Yeah, no one else would date them.
Yeah.
And then we
went.
This
is like two beggars looking at each other and love at first sight.
Exactly. They're like, and they must have begged for years to come abroad to Vietnam. Yeah. And we went to this hotel and we told them that we want a.
Dude, even beggars can afford Prada these days.
That time,
she didn't buy that time.
No money. So we went to Vietnam. Vietnam is cheap. So we went to this one place called Cat Ba Island, where we wanted a room that was facing the water.
Sea.
But we did not have the money for that room. We had booked a regular room. So we had already decided we'll tell everyone it's our honeymoon. Maybe they'll bump us.
Got it, understood.
So we went and we told. So that lady is like, okay, room for two. Okay. Then we said, we are on a honeymoon. She looked up, she's like, honeymoon. Oh, and then went to her husband, who's the other manager. She's like, okay, you can have. And then they put us up in that room. The entire time we are thinking, she's just feeling bad for us right now.
Yeah.
Who is she feeling more bad for? Okay, so I found out it's an allergy. I called my doctor friend. Kavya called her doctor friend. She's like, dude, what the fuck? It looks like I'm going to come home without an epidermis layer on my face. He's like, oh, yaar, aloe vera lagao. I don't know. Is it dry skin? Is it the weather? But it's a humid climate. It's tropical. I don't know how this is happening. So he's like, okay, go just put aloe vera first. Let's calm the skin down. So we went. Now in this language, we can't explain aloe vera. So Kavya is like, and most peeling is happening below the eye.
Oh my God.
So she's like, cream for eye, burning, skin coming off, and they gave her eye soreness, eye infection cream. She's like, no, not this one.
Oh, thank God. Achha, she didn't put it.
Yeah, this is the one.
I thought she applied it. She's like.
Then we went to a grocery store and bought, and they have aloe vera packs that are this big.
Correct.
So we
because
got
the productivity is more there, right? That's like a very common thing in Vietnam and all these, like Cambodia, all those countries. Yeah. So because all the manufacturing happens there.
Correct. So she's putting that. Another day passed by, nothing is happening. Then we are taking a bus to Hanoi. Okay. In that bus, Kavya's like, okay, I'm gonna go, wherever the bus stops, I'm gonna go use the restroom and wash my face.
Okay.
In the bus, we had a cold water bottle. Okay, which the dew comes to your hand.
Yeah.
After it came to her hand, she touched her face. The face is lathering up. The face has full lather, and she's like, what the fuck? She went to the bathroom, washed her face, came back clean. She was putting shower cream, thinking it is moisturizer for 5 days. So it's like putting soap in your face
and then going
and not washing it off.
Oh,
yeah.
Dumb idiot.
Yeah. She's washing. Now the problem is the question you asked. Is there an immediate solution for your face? No. Is there an immediate solution for her? Yes.
Yes.
Now we look like I have some lots of money and this woman is stuck with me.
Oh yeah. Now she looks like you look like a sugar daddy.
Now she looks even more prettier because years of days of putting soap, not washing, suddenly it's like
glistening.
Wow, glistening.
Like the Bill Burr. She's glistening. Absolutely glistening.
She's shining.
Okay.
And that day more swelling. I look horrible, dude.
Oh yeah, I think it swells more when you're jealous.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
When you envy. Oh shit! So this swelling has gone on for like 4 or 5 days now.
No, this happened today morning.
No, not this. It's a trip, I'm saying.
There, 1 week, one whole
week you were.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's actually true, dude. Because when you take a trip with like a bunch of friends, I mean, in this case, a couple, but when one person falls sick.
Yeah.
You know when you watch those Discovery or Animal Planet videos, when there's a pride of lions, and then when they attack a giraffe or something and one lion gets harmfully, very badly hurt. And you know how the pride lets that lion die because they have to move on?
Yeah.
That's the same feeling you get when your friend falls sick. You're like, dude, he's in the way of my fun. Because I remember I took a Goa trip with 8 friends. One couple game. And they both are there, and that guy that day drank something and had some chili chicken from some normal local Goan bar. Next day, both exits are on fire. Okay, he's just like a fucking waterfall. Okay, and he's like everything that goes inside is going out. And we are all having like burgers, and he's sitting there and having porridge.
He's like, hey, you want to go have that fish curry, famous place?
And he's like, will they have porridge there? And I looked at it. What is porridge? Machan, curd rice. And it's not even the same, but still he's telling her, we'll go figure it out. And then wherever we are going, we are like making sure it's in a decent place, there's a good restroom.
Sure.
Because we don't know when he might have to go.
Yeah.
After I think the first or second day, I got annoyed, dude. It's true.
Yeah.
I'm telling there is a selfish part of you that just shouts like, why the fuck?
Yeah.
Can't you just take care of yourself?
Why is your immune system such a puss?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's so fucked up when you are sick though. Because you are looking at, because I'm so needy, because I went with my best friend Noel and all these guys. When I felt sick, I told Noel, I want you beside me. Bitch, you owe this.
Yeah.
You cannot let go of my side.
All those times when you had period and I didn't go into the beach.
I need you. She got so annoyed. She's like, fine, Anand, I'll get the lime juice. I am like milking, like using her at all. Guilt tripping. I'm like, no, do this for me. Do that.
Sweet and salt mixed.
Sweet and salt mixed. No, you and she's like, yeah, I'll do it. But that's the thing I'm saying. But like, that's what I'm feeling about you. Like when you were on a trip, especially with a couple.
Yeah.
Because the other side of the couple wants to do the fun activity because this is gonna become memory.
This is a honeymoon trip. You want to take pictures. We don't have any pictures.
Exactly.
Yeah. All the pictures I've taken are like from here.
Yeah.
You know those Vogue and Panache photos where you're like
here. It's like now it's cut here.
Yeah. And at some point the fashion industry decided that if you laugh, you're uncool. You will not be on the cover. You have to be like.
Yeah, you can only laugh if you're a celebrity.
Yeah.
Like if you have to be really
No, that's only for candid. But if you're posing, you have to act like someone is like, hey, come sit here. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand those poses though.
Yeah. Yeah, me neither.
How do they conceptualize like to look so? How did that become cool? Like to look annoyed.
I don't know, maybe in the 70s or 80s, someone
Somewhere
decided.
down the line, people assume like if they look annoyed, they look very cool.
Yeah, annoyed and also.
Because see, Marilyn Monroe's all iconic photos where she was smiling. Because people are in love with her smile.
Oh, yeah.
Marilyn Monroe, like everything she likes, she's smiling, she has a cigarette, she's flirting with JFK.
Oh, and then came that phase Britney Spears, Angelina Jolie, where they're like, sly smile. Mm-hmm.
No, but I think Angelina Jolie, more than the smile, it was her lips. People are obsessed with her lips.
Yeah.
She just had such a, lack of a better word, blowjob lips.
Beautiful blowjob lips.
Yeah, she had I'm really sorry, but that's what it sold. And she had this persona about her which you watch any MTV awards and while she showed up, she's making out with her brother at an awards function.
What?
Yeah, she showed up, this is actually true. She showed up to an award function with her brother and then when she won an award, like she kissed her brother.
Smooched him.
Yeah, like kissed him. I don't know if there was a little bit of French also I think in it. A little bit of French. So she was very weird.
Maybe on drugs or something. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
You know, 100%. You know, 100%.
Yeah.
So, and I'm like Britney Spears was, dude, she was like the gifted teen.
Yeah, very
Everybody loved her.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, I think it was more like, I really feel like Kim Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian, maybe.
Because when she smiled, she looked ugly. You get what I'm saying? Like that's why I love that Bill Burr's joke about Kim Kardashian. She's like, how could you do this to that woman?
Yeah.
You know, like, dude, I would never want to look like that.
Yeah.
And you're just telling her like, oh, you look great, you look perfect. I'm like, kill me if I look like that.
Yeah, she invented that take the cheeks in for the photo.
Yeah.
And take these cheeks out.
Oh, yes, exactly.
That's the way to pose.
Cheek in, cheek out. So that's what I'm saying. I think somewhere down the line, because initially, I think heroines or even models, they had to smile with a lot of grace.
Yeah, like
that's what men loved.
Yeah.
But I think it's because of the feminism wave. Women mean business.
Oh yes, yeah.
You know, like
now the all those what do you call user testing, that feedback through the glass wall that happens.
Yeah.
They must have been like, for you to you can't smile and be powerful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, yeah, Dhoni has to be like
calm. Oh, look,
not celebrating
cool.
when the
Captain
wicket goes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I don't think so people like Virat Kohli that much. The haters, he's like, yaar, usne bowling bhi nahi ki, usne catch bhi nahi pakda, itna kyun kood raha hai?
Yeah.
And I'm like, that shows that you have never played a team sport.
Yeah, and I'm thinking that look how involved he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that just clearly shows that they have never played a team sport, and even if they wanted to, they didn't get hired.
Yeah, or if they were part of a team sport and they imagined themselves making that heroic moment and it never came.
Yeah, exactly.
So they were bitter about someone else getting it.
True.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm saying. When I see Virat Kohli, like, yeah, I'm like, okay. First, it took me some time. And I'm like, yo, bro, if it was your team, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you do it? Imagine if you got the wicket of the main Australian batsman, but you didn't get it. Like your bowler got. Wouldn't you run from the field?
Yeah, like what a ball, dude!
Yeah,
what
exactly.
a catch, dude!
Like, because in football people do it.
Yeah.
Like if Messi scored a goal, the goalkeeper Martinez will run till there.
Correct.
Nobody looks at it. Why are you celebrating? Martinez.
Your name is only Emo. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, that's the thing. People judge. And there's so much like in the 90s and 80s, like cold means business.
Yeah.
Because it was because of the dictators, dude. Dictators made it famous.
Yeah,
Stalin never smiled.
Hitler never smiled.
Yeah. But Franklin D. Roosevelt always smiled.
Look at Gandhi.
Yeah, dude, he had to smile.
Yeah.
He had to smile. Yeah. Because people would think otherwise. If he didn't smile.
Even Muhammad Ali is in no photo of him smiling.
Exactly.
No photo.
These guys never smiled.
Yeah.
Even Kim Jong-un.
Mao Zedong.
Never smiled. There's never a very... Even they smile, they look like someone is getting shot.
In fact, if
like if you notice.
Oh yeah.
Oh, look how he fell. They're very evil. But like nobody understands. Like Winston Churchill, very grumpy guy.
Yeah, you know that scene from The Departed where Jack Nicholson and his partner they go out to near that beach, that water where they shoot this couple.
Yes, exactly.
And he's like, she fell funny after shooting her in the
Yes, exactly. I know. She fell funny. Did you say? Oh, I love that scene. I love that scene. Departed is one of my favorite movies.
Apparently, that entire sequence is improvised.
Improvised. Yes. Even I have heard some reel I saw. That she fell funny was an improvised line. It's the same thing like Good Will Hunting, that my wife used to fart in her sleep.
Oh, yeah.
Robin Williams improvises.
They both... Robin Williams was great in that movie.
Because in that it's so obvious because they speak about Matt Damon. Matt Damon looks at the director. There's a clip of him like, should I just play along?
Directors were like, dude, just keep going.
Yeah, it's Robin Williams. Just, you know. And dude, the way so that's why that laughter is genuine.
Yeah.
She used to wake herself up and she used to blame, shout at me.
Yeah,
Can
Matt
you be
Damon's
quiet?
laughter is very
genuine.
innocent and caught off guard.
Oh, dude, don't you love like those scenes and all when it's improvised, but it's so.
Yeah, you wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah. Anyone who loves movies will know that you know how hard it is for that to make it happen.
It's if the director, the actors, all the technicians, they have to be present.
Yes.
Today morning I saw a reel of this American actress. I forgot her scene was she's dancing by the side of the pool. Okay, and all these swimmers are coming and jumping into the pool.
And we follow the same page.
Vintage or something.
Yeah, something vintage works or something. And one
swimmer's leg hits her
and
she trips and falls. She doesn't stop.
She's still singing. They
drag her out and she's still dancing and singing gracefully. At that point, the other swimmers should have been like, recognize the moment. Right? Don't be like, are you okay? Just continue. The director must have been like, keep going. But when we shoot and when we do stuff, we're like, hey, that's not what it was. Yeah. You have to stop yourself and be like, let's see where it goes.
Yeah. That comes with learning, bro.
Yeah.
Like that happened in Raghudata. Like actually a honest moment was one of the scene was, it's a very romantic scene. It's basically the hero comes in a bike, drops the heroine, she turns around, she stands, she's dropping her at the bank, the bank she was working in. She comes around, she looks at him like, go. And he's like, no, you go. I'll go. And it's a very romantic scene, okay? And then she turns and then she walks off and this guy is supposed to take a U-turn and then go off. That's the scene we wrote. Suman wrote. But when he's taking a U-turn, naturally he lost balance. And he went fell. People at the director heard lost it. They were laughing. And we all, Suman is shouting quiet. Because he thought that was like one of the most genuine moments could have been in the movie. The actor broke character. He started laughing.
Yeah. The actor should not. If the actor didn't break character.
And he's just like.
Yeah.
And then if he went.
Yeah.
It would have been hilarious.
So in the edit, you could have been like, na, na, na. Like he's thinking romantically and then.
Like you said.
Okay, come back to reality. Yeah.
Like that song. The way.
False. Yeah.
And then he gets up, looks up. Nobody saw. And then he left. It would have been hilarious. But the thing was. I don't know why he laughed because he's a great actor. It's Ravindra, the villain from the movie, and he broke character, so then we had to say cut. But it was like, I'm just saying, like when you watch like moments like that in a movie, you like waiting for those like. Yeah,
I think if you do the same thing, if you take that analogy and put it for the bits you write, right? Your jokes would have more natural rhythm and flow.
Definitely.
I mean, one would have, not you.
I know, I get it. When you say you mean general. I know, I get it. It's not like Anand. You know the problem with your material is you are too like. Which is true though. I am like that where if you tell me that 2 months down the road we are recording, that's when all it's like very Transformers.
You want to fit all the gears. This moves this bit. This moves that line.
I'm like a mechanic under a bike. Every nut has to go in the place designated. But once I've recorded and until the next 3-4 months, bro, that is where I love stand-up. Because I don't up until I get up on stage, I don't know which bit I'm gonna talk about.
For me, it is 2 phases of a joke that I really like. One, when the brand new thought came into my mind.
Yes.
Nothing feels like that.
Yes. Oh, dude, that's like orgasm.
Nothing feels like that.
Comedy orgasm.
The only thing you're going is, am I a average product of this world? Let me see if someone else has said this.
Correct.
Right? If no, you're like, I don't want to say anything. Can I just do a 5-second spot? I just want to say one line.
And then just go home.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the best moment. What is the second one?
And then the second part is right before
the recording.
The recording, when the joke is starting to work, you know the rhythm. And you're like, I know how to realize the potential of this joke. Yeah,
it is one bittersweet moment when right before the recording time, it is a very bittersweet because this is what you have worked up until now, and this is where
you let go of it.
This is where you have to let go of the joke now. It's now belongs to the world. It's not yours. You can't add anything. 3 months down the line, you will get an insane tagline for this joke. You know it, but there's nothing you can do about it.
But
it's like a relationship getting over.
Yeah, you say, you know what? Let's put an end to this.
Yeah.
It's because no joke is ever done ever.
Yes.
Right? You're always like, I'll work on it a little more.
It can always get better.
Yeah. Every joke will get better.
Exactly.
Just if That's why it bothers me that all the 70s and 80s comics from the US built their best 30 minutes and never built anything else again.
Because they didn't have to put out, no?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But if we were in that era, we would be like, no,
we'll be doing cocaine and killing ourselves. I understand, like once you get to a certain level of comedy, you get it. If you don't have anything to look forward to, you will get into substance abuse.
Yeah.
There's nothing to look forward to.
And in comedy, the only thing you look forward to, I mean, yes, the money, the career, the success, but the crux of it is new thoughts, new jokes, new lines, new act outs, adding a new skill set. Like you said the other day that maybe you should try telling stories in your stand-up. Because I don't. Yeah. Right? You said, you're decent at it. Maybe try it. So I'm like, I'm looking forward to it now. Yeah. Okay, which one can I pick? Okay, how can I tell this? That is this will be a new tool in my tool belt.
Exactly.
Sort of a thing.
No, that's the thing. Like with stand-up though, if you look at it the most ground level, every time I think about the money or I think about like my parents, like when will you get married? When will you have I only think about the day I started comedy. And I like 1 week before that when I decided that I'll try open mic. And I remember that moment because I was at drinking with a friend and I told this joke and they gave me a laugh and I was like, I want to recreate this.
Same exact thing happened to me.
And there was no money involved. Nobody asked me where do you see yourself in 5 years. Yeah. It was just the most natural core element was I told a joke. It was in the moment. Someone laughed. That's it.
For me, it was a smoke break. A bunch of my colleagues and I just went on a rant about one topic. Every observation hit home. They loved it. I'm like, doing it. Yeah.
It's so true. Like I love that impression of that Farhan Akhtar or Rock On. It made me genuinely laugh. And that's why I love comedy. Because you get to see someone do that you cannot do. And I'm like, I don't want to do it. It's not like something I'll do it better. No.
Yeah.
But that talent, I don't think so any other art form can appreciate it like that. Yeah. Maybe it can. I mean, I'm just talking about my art form. But I'm saying, like, when I see Somnath pick up some observations that I would never have thought. Like, my favorite observation that he thought this was funny blew my mind. This is one of my favorite observations of his. Is basically, he says, when the other day I was leaving my house and there was a dead dog, like a street dog that was hit by a car and was just dying. Dead there. I felt bad. I really felt bad. I was like, what the fuck, dude? Who's this idiot who drove? And then next day I saw it was still there. I'm like, dude, somebody should clean it up. What the fuck? Third day I saw it was flattened out. It was part of the road. And I'm like, okay. And I felt so disgusted. I didn't want to look. Fourth day I saw it became dry. It made me laugh, dude. I swear to God, it made me laugh because it became part of the road. The chamadi was part of the road. And when he told me this premise, I was like, this made you laugh. Who are you, dude? And it's like, Anand, isn't it funny that it just became part of the road? I laugh so much because the fact that it's so funny the way he thought it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like it started off with a very normal human emotion and it reached a point. Are you chamadi ban gayi, yaar? I laughed a lot. And I love this another joke of Jyotin, which is like, I can never think like that. Which was that he was in love with this girl. He was about to get married to this chick. But his parents, some far relative, had a daughter who also... you know this joke, right?
We've told this on the podcast before.
Oh, dude, I love that joke. But she was a little on the spectrum. She was a little specially challenged. And the part of the joke is not that he was suggested that they would marry her. Because in childhood, they both were very good, close to each other, so they were a good pair.
Yeah.
That's not the joke that made me laugh the most. The joke that made me laugh the most was his dad knew about his current girlfriend.
Instead of him saying no,
he said like, "Aap Jyoti se baat karo, hamari taraf se haan hai." I laugh so much because that is such a fucking snitching kind of like, you talk to him. I don't want to say no. I laughed a lot at those jokes.
I have one observation which I just thought of today. You know, all these method actors, I was reading that Robert De Niro apparently got a New York taxi cab driver's license and drove to realize why would someone want to kill the people of this city? Why would he think there are whores everywhere? Right? That's the psycho character from Taxi Driver. Leonardo DiCaprio did, I don't know, some... character mein ghus jana. Heath Ledger did this. What's his
What
face?
are the Andy Kaufman? Jim Carrey, Andy Kaufman.
He told everyone on the set to call me Andy.
They Dave Chappelle's bit was very funny. No, one more guy did. No, what was the other guy? Very fun. This guy, dude, Joker. The guy who played the Joker with Harley Quinn.
Jared Leto.
Jared Leto. He was
started
very weird.
sending dead rats to other people in the cast.
Caravan and all that shit. He was just becoming weird.
Who's that actor from the Lincoln, the guy who played Lincoln?
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Daniel
Day-Lewis asked everyone on the set of Lincoln to call him Mr. President. Okay? This is a little too much.
Yeah.
How come actors only want to do method acting when the character is an asshole?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
How come there is no... Why aren't you doing method acting? Why aren't you like to be a beggar donating your wealth? Yeah. Why aren't you doing method acting?
Like for example, if you watch the movie The Hitch,
yeah.
Why wasn't Will Smith trying to set up everyone in the movie set?
Exactly.
Why was like by the end of the movie, the director and the DOP fell in love?
Yeah. Why is it only that you pick up the guitar and learn guitar for 6 months when you have to play guitarist? Yeah. Why don't you fucking like pick up that iktara and go and train?
Exactly. Yes.
Why don't you do that?
True, very funny. That's good thought though. But yeah, actors do that. It's very that, this character I'll prepare myself.
Yeah. Tell me one other guy, famous story of a method acting.
I'm not a big fan of acting though. Even though, and it's natural purity, there are like, it's a great art form. I think it's, people oversell it a lot.
I think an actor is just...
a tool.
Yeah. Actor is a tool. If I press the sad emotion, you have to give me sad emotion. Show me if you have variety. I want to know if there is a regulator to your side.
You know what's funny? Because as you were saying it, even though I agree with it, I was just thinking if both of us had the balls and we were sitting in a room with like Nawazuddin Siddiqui, Irfan Khan, Naseeruddin Shah, would you say the same thing? No. I would be like, sir, it's the most important thing, sir.
No, in that case, if like I'm just saying, if it's Irfan Khan or Nawazuddin Siddiqui, Naseeruddin Shah in front of me, I'll be like, dude, I know what I want, right? But I use Preeti Mixi.
Yes.
But this is the food
state
processor.
Of the art. This is state of the art.
So, tell me what you got.
This is like, Irfan Khan is like going to Lawan.
Yeah.
It's like going to Lawan. Like, I want tiramisu, you make it and give. I don't know what is out there.
The only thing I want to be on the same page, if I'm directing someone, my only thing is your interpretation of this scene has to be the same as my interpretation. You can't be like,
exactly.
But I see it as, you don't need to see it as anything
else.
Mood independent.
True.
Yeah.
No, but that's the thing. That is the only button that is the most overappreciated or sometimes underappreciated, but very rarely underappreciated.
Yeah. No.
I think all the other technicians working in a movie are highly underappreciated.
In David Fincher's movies, some actors, some characters do stand out.
Yes.
But the story never gets overpowered. Ever.
Yeah.
No scene ever gets overpowered.
That is true. I think, what is your favorite David Fincher? I mean, excluding Mindhunter.
Excluding...
Because it has to be Mindhunter.
Panic Room. I love Panic Room.
Panic Room. Girl with Dragon Tattoo, I like that one.
Girl with Dragon Tattoo, I like.
Very dark.
Yeah, very dark. But Panic Room for me is...
proper tension building.
Yeah, great.
That is like, actually if you think about it, Panic Room is Home Alone for adults.
Wow. Wow.
If you think about it, like, it's not funny.
Yeah.
It's fucking dark. And I think it's, who's the actress? I forgot her name.
Jodie Foster.
Jodie Foster. She's also damn good in that movie.
Yeah,
I love that movie, dude. Panic. It's one of the first movie. You know why Panic Room is close to me? Because it's one of the first movie I guessed in a Dumb Charades competition. In school, they were like, I was not even part of the team. So I was one of the organizers. I'm sitting on the side. The team is actually practicing. And this guy went two words. Second one, he said, like he did this. So I kind of, but I'm not saying in the first word it is like, and the other like, what, English or Hindi? And I looked at him like, is it Panic Room? And the guy like, And the teacher went, Anand, do you want to take part in this? Because these two suck. And we actually won. We actually won that thing because it was, with all due fair, it was in North India. It was in Nasirabad. So my classmates' exposure to
English films
was very, very. I think it was like that dialogue from the movie Boys. Na kadsiya baat hai, English pona show le. It was like that only. So they only knew Titanic, but only for the sex scene.
Yeah. I know. No, anything that is Jurassic Park, they'll know.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, I was the same way. Even the English classic movies that everyone's like, you haven't seen Sicario? I haven't seen because I'm just catching up. I didn't know who David Fincher was until 2013.
I didn't know. Oh, you did 2013?
Yeah.
I had to wait till comedy, dude. I had to wait really comedians with upper middle class families to come and give me that exposure.
No, I went to a foreign country, which sucks.
Yeah, true.
So I'm too lonely, and there are too many internet lists of things you should watch.
And the Wi-Fi is good, so that's the only thing you have. I totally get it. That I understand. No, but I'm just saying, David Fincher's those. I like The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo a lot because the ending, for some reason, you know what? It was like a little bit of romance was also there. Her falling in love with Daniel Craig.
Yeah.
And then throwing that suit in the garbage as she's there getting onto the bike and leaving, and he's getting back with his wife. The last scene.
Yeah.
Once they've solved the
missing.
The case, they've solved it because have you seen that scene where he catches him and he's like, come in for a glass of drink.
Yeah.
And Daniel Craig comes inside and then he explains, no, you could have just said no and gone home.
Yeah.
But humans generally can't say no.
Yeah.
And it hit fucking out of the park. Because that was a dialogue that's meant to us for in all social circles.
Sure.
We cannot say the word no. Hey, aur pek marna. And you know it'll fuck you up. You know they will all laugh, but you just can't say no.
Yeah,
you will have the other peg and make a fucking fool out of yourself. You know?
Yeah.
That's what I want to talk about movie, dude. This is something it was a little profound that came into my head. I was like, why is Aditya not here? I want to talk to him about this.
Which
And I'll tell you about this thing, okay? Why Indian Bollywood movies are, even when they are good, they resort to too much drama.
Okay.
It has to be dramatic. Every moment has to be dramatic. Have you seen Afterlife? The Ricky Gervais one.
Yeah.
So there is, that scene, right, when he's sitting with another old lady.
Yeah.
And both in her husband's grave and
Correct.
And she tells he's whining about how he went for this yoga session which he hated.
Yeah.
And she tells the story about the frog and the scorpion.
Correct. Yeah.
How she tells the story, dude? She tells the story like, there was a frog, there was a scorpion, can you drop me across the river? He's like, no, why would I sting you? I need to get, and the scorpio stings. Oh shit, I'm a Scorpio. And then she said, even though you know you're going to suffer, you say yes, and then that's how the scene is. That's it. It's a conversation. And he just looks at her like, fair enough. In Darlings, same dialogue, same story they say, but that story comes in the end when she's trying to kill Vijay Varma.
Correct.
And it comes like a narration.
Yeah, Shefali Shah tells...
Shefali Shah is standing. Alia Bhatt tells it to herself.
Correct.
It's a narration to Alia Bhatt to herself, which is already so dramatic. Ek bichu tha, ek tendua tha. And I'm like... And then basically the one more layer they add to that thing is, Pare haan, wo bichu hai, par main to tendua hu na. I cannot kill the bichu.
I remember now.
And when I looked at it, I'm like, it's such a good story. It's a good movie.
It's a very good movie, good performances.
And also the whole idea of that taking such a dark subject and making it funny.
Yeah.
But in the end, why do you have to? This is what I want to tell to the world. Why can't you just be
Which is why I liked Super Deluxe.
Yes.
Nothing profound.
Just go home. Movie's over. Go home.
Yeah, there are dark people, so they made horrible choices. Now go.
Go home. That's it. Why in the end is like, par wo bichu hai, par main to tendu hu. And then the worst is Vijay Varma dies. Even then he still dies in the movie. I'm like, that is such bad writing. I got so angry. I wanted to talk like because Indians need to be dramatic.
This goes back to that thing that Anurag Kashyap said. He's like the problem with Hindi filmmakers.
Because they follow other films.
Their reference of something happening in real life is films.
Yes.
It's not like they are making films with the reference of a real thing that they've seen.
Yeah, true. I know this. That's why I realized something like an American movie became Thugs of Hindustan. That's how it does it.
So if someone watches some script crumbs where there are pirates that they're stealing, they'll immediately be like, we need to make Pirates of the Caribbean in Hindi.
Exactly.
Like Dhoom, we need to make Torque in Hindi.
Yeah. No, that's why I hate the whole drama. Even if you watch like Dear Zindagi, decent movie. Decent movie. If you think about not a great movie, but decently made movie. But there's like that dialogue, that kursi wala analogy. And she says like, I hope sab log sun sakte the. Shah Rukh Khan will look at the camera. Sabka janna itna zaruri kyun hai? Nobody talks like that, man, in real life. Normally, if you're having a conversation with a friend, it's like, dude, why should everyone know about it?
But you know what the problem is now? You write that scene, you write it realistically. People will not feel the impact because Indians now when they watch movie, they don't listen.
Yeah, we have been carefully told not to pay attention.
Over the years, we have been conditioned that if they don't do that, you're like nothing impactful is happening.
It's not that important. But the whole idea is, that's why I love movies because sometimes you think you watch a movie, you've learned everything. You go again, you'll learn something new.
Correct.
With all due respect, movies should be for people who love films.
Yeah.
If it's not your thing, you don't have to do it because of FOMO.
No, and
There are other things. Go to a fucking gaming arcade. Go to Amoeba. Live your life. You don't have to come to a movie theater if that's not your thing. Why is movies everybody's thing?
Are you saying that everyone who comes to watch movies, they should love the movies and try to break them down, understand what happened?
No.
Or,
I'm not saying that.
Or immerse themselves? Like
Immerse is a strong word. What I mean is like, dude, someone's trying to tell a story. Just listen, no?
Yeah. Okay, that
Just
way.
listen.
Makes sense.
I'm not saying ki every scene has to be affect you in a while, but at least pay attention.
Yeah.
Like for example, my dad is not a big fan of movies. I never push him to go for a movie. I only take him to movies that are like mass Rajni movies because I know that's what he like.
Yeah.
I wouldn't take him to a movie that is authentically telling.
I'm not going to take my dad to Interstellar.
Yeah.
I'll take him to Dishum. Tumko na bhul payenge.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All those things. And it's okay. That doesn't mean I am better than you or you're lower than me.
You like these movies, I like those
that
movies.
And I like these kind of things. You like that. But the whole need is like if you appreciate the, you know what? It's pretentious people. I appreciate Veer Das. I must be better than everyone else. They apply the same logic to movies also.
Correct.
I like Dark Knight. That means I am better than you.
The most number of people I know in my life who are like, dude, Nolan's new movies coming out. I'm like, dude, you don't know anything about films.
Yeah.
You don't know why you like them also. I'm not even sure you like them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You just like, dude, I just remember these scenes that I can talk about in drinks later. But the whole idea is it's okay to like Hera Fairy. I mean, it's a great movie. I'm just saying it's a great movie. But I'm saying a Hindi comedy movie, if you like, doesn't mean you're lesser than a guy who appreciates Charlie Chaplin or Scorsese's movies.
Yeah.
You know what? Taxi Driver is not for everyone.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
It's not for everyone.
Yeah.
If you grew up in Bangalore, you cannot understand what a taxi driver in New York
is going through.
When he's seeing whores on the side of the road, how am I supposed to relate to that?
That's exactly what I'm saying. When I watched Taxi Driver, I was like, okay, Martin Scorsese, big director, I like other work of his. Robert De Niro, great actor, I like other work of his. Let's see where it goes. Then even in that movie, you're able to extract, right? This I like, this I don't like. That's what Indian audiences don't do mostly.
Indian audience...
All you have to like or none you have to like?
None you have to like.
Yeah.
If you find one fault, that means you hate.
Yeah. And the other thing is the reaction. It's like, if you like Martin Scorsese, that means you don't like this. You're a Virat fan? Oh, Rohit is better. I'm like, yeah, I like both, dude. What the fuck? They both are good.
Yeah. It's like you can't tell like Virat's cover drive is better than Rohit's cover drive. Rohit's pull shot is better than Virat's pull shot. No. You can't say that. You're either Virat's or Rohit.
Is Messi or Ronaldo? Dude.
You know why? The thing is, I feel this because we appreciate all the things in our life, like how we approach relationships.
How?
You pick one person, that's it.
Now I'm married to this person.
Forever. Yeah. Every girl in this world doesn't exist.
There are some people who do that with films. I only like these 3 films. I don't.
Someone said a very good dialogue when they asked like top 3 films of your life, and she said like that is such a wrong question.
Yeah.
Because every day my top 3 film changes according to my mood.
My favorite actor, director.
Everything changes according to my mood.
Yeah.
Some days I'm in the mood for Ilayaraja. Like in terms of music, I'm in the mood for Ilayaraja. Sometimes I'm in the mood for fucking.
Dude, some days when I'm sitting and thinking of cricket, I'm like, you know what? I haven't thought of Chaminda Vas in a while. What a baller, dude.
Yeah.
I'm putting him in the top of my list.
Yeah.
And then 5 days later, you ask me, I'm like, Glenn McGrath, dude.
Glenn McGrath, dude. You forget. And then, dude, sometimes so I'll start thinking about like Mitchell Johnson. These guys. I start thinking about Alan Donald. That I'm saying, it's just like, it depends on your mood. But nowadays, it's like, you take this, you have to like, for everything about them, I love. I relish them.
And somehow, if you put a black and white scene, right, people are like, this is art. This is artistic. They have choice of color and they're not putting it on purpose.
Yeah.
You see? Art.
Generally, they do black and white to hide the errors. In the technical world, if the movie is going to flashback, they do it to hide the errors. It's sometimes because it's lack of storytelling that people will not understand this is flashback.
In Better Call Saul, they actually... after the events of Breaking Bad is over, when Bob Odenkirk's character is hiding somewhere, laying low, that entire season, 6th season, is shot in black and white.
No, I'm not saying all. Some are great artistic value.
No, I'm saying, that one is good because in that, the only 2 times there is color is when there is a reflection of him watching his old TV commercials, seeing what my life used to be. And the reflection is in color. Saying that, see, everything colorful about his life, he has left behind. He can't go back to it. He has to lay low,
Got it.
not get seen.
There's a meaning to it.
Yeah, and the last scene, Kim, who he
I don't know. I've not watched it.
She still loves him, and the entire theme of 6 seasons is they both stand and share a cigarette against a wall.
Is Kim the other lawyer?
Yeah, the other lawyer.
From the high big firm.
Yeah, from HHM.
The big firm. Yeah.
So,
but for example, have you seen that Nayanthara's movie where she's playing this really dark-skinned lady?
No, I'm not.
There's a very good song from that movie. Okay, very good song is there. I forgot the song, but she's playing. I've not seen the movie, but then she's a dark-skinned girl. She's working as I think those cleaners in 5-star hotels. She's working as one of those maids.
The housekeeping stuff.
Housekeeping stuff, correct. And she's falling in love with this guy, and I think she somehow gets cheated on. Entire movie is black and white.
Nice.
But I didn't like it that much. I'm like, bro, she does skin whitening treatment every day.
Yeah.
Why did you give it to her?
Yeah.
Are you short of other dark-skinned chicks?
Yeah, and you're in Tamil Nadu. Like, you can actually put the point forward. Yeah.
But the producers, there's a lot of money going on behind that. People are like, okay, dude.
Why is a paraplegic character being played
by
an able-bodied man? It's because it's called acting, you dumb fuck.
But I'm just saying, the thing was, she was so much makeup was put in her face that she was so dark that she was glistening.
Yeah. Understood.
Because of that makeup. So that's why they did black and white, so it evens out.
So hide that mistake.
Mistake. That's what I felt when I saw it. Maybe I might be wrong. No, I might not have enough information, but when I saw that, I felt that.
When would you shoot your stand-up special in black and white, if at all?
I don't think so, man. Even if I do it, I would do it as a tribute only to my heroes, like Bill Burr or someone. Like for me, it would be like very Quentin Tarantino. I liked it, so I stole it. Because I would tell it also. I did it only because I liked it. There is no meaning to it. I did it because my heroes did it and I wanted to do it.
For me, again, the interpretation is different, right? When I saw Bill Burr's black and white special, I felt like he's saying that I don't need this jazz. That's how good I am. You see what I do.
Fair enough. That's a good interpretation.
Yeah.
But for me, it was just like, you know what, I'm fucking around.
Yeah.
I did. You people are all the same.
After 5 minutes of me performing, you will even forget that there is no color.
Yes, that is true.
It won't even matter to you.
It won't even matter to you. It will just be like, oh fuck, oh, it was black and white.
Because even his later, the Tiger, Paper Tiger special, you forget the fact that this is one of the most prestigious
within
theaters.
2 minutes.
Within 2 minutes.
Only when the mic stand
breaks, it's like Royal Albert Hall.
Where did you get this mic stand? The Queen comes here. The Queen sits in the car.
She sits in the box.
The Queen sits in the box. 1 hour 20 minutes. Jesus, this is a very long podcast.
Yeah, 1 hour 15. Yeah, we should wrap it up.
We should wrap it up. I think. I'm really
recommendation:
sorry.
Bill Burr, Paper Tiger. Go watch one of the best specials of all time.
Definitely. We went too long, but anyways, if you guys stuck till here, thank you so much for listening to our podcast. My name is Anand Rathnam.
My name is Aditya. Tune in next week because I'm going to tell the story of how at age 35 I had the 12-hour puking session.
Oh yeah, we forgot to talk about it.
What it takes to get there.
We'll talk about it next podcast. Promise. Chalo, bye.
Bye.
Elephant Room Podcast. Please
follow everywhere. Yeah, bye.
Chalo, yeah.